안녕하세요. 귀엽고 사랑스럽고 부드럽고 얌전한 깜찍하고 완벽한 천사이요. 저거 생각보다 그거였네. 저게 그 복선이었네. 그치 않아? 오, 이래. 멈췄어. 좋아, 시작해볼까? 이번엔 뭘 팔까?
Spot of cider for you? Or a bit of dry curd? Me ladder's not exactly bursting, but what I got's sure to please.
Like to take a look.
에이, 때깔러. 가격이 이게 뭐야?
Like to take a look.
뭘 팔 수 있을까? 그래서 좀 술 같은 것 좀 팔자. 음료 다 팔아 그냥. 술 같아 보이는 것들 다 팔아버려 그냥. 뭐야? 썩은 살 썩을 살쪄 먹을 수 있어? 가격 진짜 쓰레기처럼 판다 야.
Farewell.
Farewell. 야,
Check you, Claude.
그래 잘 왔어.
Help me.
자, 그럼 갑옷.
How can I help you?
What do you?
오케이, 무기 좀 팔아봐 임마. 무기 끔찍해. 가격이 끔찍해. 메이스가 더 비싸. 일단 도면들을 다 사주자고. 씨, 얼마야?
Take care.
얘 갑옷장인이야? 아직도? 호호호. 이게 탕약 같은 것도 있는데 굳이 필요할까? 뭐길래? 저 요거 이거는 무조건 다 해야 되는구나. 야, 한 번 만들어 놓으면은 그냥 쭉 쓸 수 있는 거네. 나 이거 그냥 한 번 만들면 끝인 줄 알았는데. 좋아. 아, 수리. 수리. 자, 그러면 인그랩 흉갑. 아타. 아이, 좋은 거 얻었네. 나쁜 게 아니네. 알프제, 엘프제, 갑옷청인 공구. 오케이, 됐어.
Beastly madman gurgles demon blood every morning.
I'll tell you where the loot's at.
Richard, it is as though the heavens sent you.
백작.
Need to talk to you.
About?
Uma, Gonna take him with me.
Gotta ask the Baron's permission. Thing is, he ain't here.
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you. You can try to stop me. But that'd be an error. A mortal one.
Think you got me shaking in my boots?
You sure as hell should be.
Fine. Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bags. And a pleasant journey to you both.
Thank you kindly.
I love more than him.
Sir, why we're up to our noses in frights and horrors, imps, Samovillas, Mamoons, flying drakes, point.
왜 한 번 더 조사하는 거야? 조사할 일이 없잖아.
Witcher, it's as though that happened. Ow!
아우.
I'm taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back though, won't you? Be awful dull without him.
Find something else to laugh at. I don't know. Catch some frogs and shove straws up their asses.
Huh? That one of your Witcher games?
Witcher version's different. Don't make me show you. Open the door. Now.
하행. 오호. 실마리를 따라서.
Hey, little guy. This here's Roach. She'll take us to Kaer Morhen. Well, come on.
말을 알아들을까? 근데?
What the? Quit playing around. Let's go.
오, 뭐야?
Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts.
뭐야 갑자기?
What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
하?
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Sure about that?
Don't even try.
Fine. Lead the way.
경마에서 승리해야만 저걸 얻을 수 있는 거야?
And the Third Army will sweep in from the west to take Bangli.
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty, our spies report that the garrison at Bangleen consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to lose less time. Very well. Give the orders. Then set sail.
As you wish. At once.
Your Imperial Majesty, Yennefer.
I did not have you brought here for an exchange of courtesies. Report.
뭘?
As you wish, Your Majesty. Ciri. Well, this man is the key to finding her.
I gave you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers. Yet in my daughter's stead, you bring me this monstrosity? I hope you have more to say. For your sake.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment can...
It's a difficult task, I know this. What of it? Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands, while at home the trade corporations and nobles seek to depose me. You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty of your task.
I pursued those leads you gave me. Ciri first reappeared in Skellige with a mage, an elf. Yen knows more.
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there. They were forced to flee to Velen.
Where they were separated. Ciri spent some time with a local warlord, a self-styled baron who...
Yes, I know my vassals.
Who helped her get to Novigrad, where Ciri crossed some of the city's underworld bosses. She had to flee, went back to Skellige, ran into her elf companion there.
And into the Wild Hunt, again. Ciri and the elf fled, out to sea this time. Their boat returned to shore the next day, with only him on board.
The information appears of little use, though at least it seems you kept busy.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse someone hides inside it.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it I would need to know the words used to cast it, and that...
Vafel Elen, Kedmil Fali, Gladiv Dorn Eptened, Bandro Ithne Iacus. Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer, my question stands.
Yes. I believe I can. But I must...
The details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have. I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri.
그냥
Fine.
This audience is over. Till the next.
알겠다고 말할 수밖에 없잖아. 근데 여기서 이제 거절한다고 하면은 얼마나 이제 하겠어.
Could have used some of that famous biting wit of yours. Where'd it disappear to? I mean, you were meek as a novice at Aretuza called into the dean's office.
I merely know when I can indulge my pride and when I must swallow it.
Ah, I see. So you show your claws to me because I'm a lowly witcher, but...
Do you really wish to do this now, Geralt? We can fight another time, in another place, where the walls have no ears.
So, how do we lift Uma's curse?
We must take him to Kaer Morhen. Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did like teleporting.
Take care of yourself.
Wait. Here. Probably better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
저걸 고쳐야 된다고 하지 않았나 근데?
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse. So we took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialist on dark spells. To the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
제일 못생긴 거에 이제 그걸 가다 둔 건가? 오. 왜 갑자기 와이번이.
Oh, there, Roach.
Forktails this close to the fortress? Someone's been slacking off.
좋아. 무겁긴 한가 봐, 쟤.
Well, look for the wind, Ruin. Been away quite a while.
Too long.
너무 오래됐어.
And your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forktail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, a hair lip. And is this... Now, calm down. Yennefer was right on one count. Thing sure isn't pretty.
Don't look all that nice yourself. How'd you get so dirty?
Huh? Ah, this. I was mixing some lime for the mortar. Patch up the walls before they crumble.
Lot of work for one person. Lambert and Eskel not willing to help? Don't see the sense in it?
No. Yennefer found more important things for them to do.
Yen's here already?
And how?
Huh. You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a... well, how do I put this? Emancipated, strong-willed woman. But do manners count for nothing?
예의란 게 없어. 씨.
She teleports in, not even a nice to see. Jumps right into a, we've a curse to lift, there's this to do and that. So Eskel and Lambert get going. Then she went to the guest room to rearrange things.
예의가 없다.
To the
진짜
bed
없다.
off the balcony.
Shame. That was a good bed.
Said the same myself. Solid oak frame, down mattress. Triss always said she... Ah, now I see.
It's either that, or Yen really hates oak furniture. So what's Yen planning?
Wish I knew.
Mean she didn't tell you?
She told us what she needs to lift the curse, not what she plans to do with it, despite our asking.
She's up to something.
Glad you noticed.
So where is everyone?
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation
아,
in the
그래서
bud.
그랬구만.
And since Yennefer needs to distill some ingredients from their organs, well, like they say, two birds, one stone.
도망 다니는 거였구나.
Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to venture into the mountains to enrich the phylactery with elemental power.
And Yen?
Assembling a megascope. Wanted my help running around with some chirping contraption, searching for something. But I'm too old for that nonsense.
I should let her know I'm here.
If you say so, but don't go thinking she'll throw her arms around your neck.
이쪽인가? 여기 못 가? 전속력으로 달리진 않는구만. 예니퍼.
Leaking again. Damn.
What's this? Brewing potions?
No. Booze from potato peels.
하? 술?
For my welcome back feast?
Actually more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
Realize that monstrosity, as you put it, might be Ciri?
어.
Yeah, I heard.
Mind showing a bit of sympathy?
I call him like I see him. That's how I am.
Know what? Never mind. Not gonna argue with you.
Right, no time to lose. The monstrosity awaits.
Lambert.
Oh, sorry. The potential Cirilla.
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous White Wolf at my side. So, you ready?
Ready. Let's go.
Gotta take care of something. Wait for me.
Sure.
뭐야? 에이씨. 이걸 끝이네.
Everything's ready at my end.
No reason to wait. Let's go.
가자.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the Circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion?
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten, that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate him?
Yeah. Old man can't stand it.
아, 가보자.
Savola's breach. Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those Salamandra assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
여기가 아닌가?
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
Geralt? Uh-huh. Geralt?
Been thinking. We gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in and scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
That makes sense.
꼭 달려야 되겠니? 갑자기?
Oh well, color me impressed. Did you learn them tricks?
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in Zerakin.
Save that tale for your next sorceress.
괴물 깃털.
Geralt?
파밍해 파밍. 파밍해 파밍.
Tell me about Vesemir. Things any better between you?
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Working out well?
Moderately. The castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way.
여기야?
Damn it! Moored it right here, I swear.
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Huh?
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes.
보트를 찾으라고? 안에 뭐가 있을 줄 알았는데 아니네. 일로와 이 자식아. 뭐야 피했잖아. 더 있나? 오!
Water hag. Great. The last thing we need.
별거 아니었구만.
All right. Cave entrance is just opposite. See it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know only 2 boys returned from my group?
You were the ones who ran into old Speartip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's still gnawing at you?
Gnawing? No. Straight old pisses me off. What the fuck was that trial for? Most who returned from the Circle of Elements died within a year in some swamp, hunting drowners for Crown 30 a head. So exactly what was the point?
Ought to ask Vesemir.
Oh, I have. Many times. Believe you me.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat, not up for discussion.
일단 말이야. 올라가. 가자고.
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose. Fog's thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
not bad라고? 뭐라고 말한 거야? not bad라니.
Fall off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs.
너무 빨리 가는 것 같은 들긴 하는데.
Right, almost there.
여기 생각보다 많이 있구나, 뭔가가.
Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside.
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom? Like, step softly or you'll wake old Speartip?
Old Speartip's still down there?
Yeah, he is. Unless he's done us a favor and killed over on his own. Could come at us at any moment.
How'd the rhyme go? Old Speartip's a deep sleeper.
Wake him up and you'll sleep deeper. Come on.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
You know this valley's uninhabited except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's not?
괴물 같은데?
Whatever you want to do.
We'll investigate, just in case.
You know, Vesemir's right. You do poke the damn hive, almost always. Fine. Let's go.
뭐든지 가봐서 확인을 해봐야 돼. 어? 뭐가 있을 줄 알고, 엄마. 소년인데?
Hey, little guy.
뭐냐 너?
It's all right. You're safe now.
뭔가 있어. 뭔가 있네.
Fine. Consider yourself vindicated. You were right.
Well, well, what do you know?
We can talk about that later. Got the foglets to take care of now. Not bad.
체력 겁나 높아. 맞딜은 내가 지지 않는다 임마. 아 뭐야. 뭐야. 오씨. 뭔가 역시 아이씨.
An illusion. Who would have thunk?
You're not gonna let this drop anytime soon, are you?
No, I will not. In fact, whole world should hear about the time the famed Geralt of Rivia was duped like a child. Think we ought to get Dandelion to write a ballad about it. How's that sound?
When someone's life might be threatened, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Enough said.
Of course, the noble white wolf never abandons a man in need. He's more saint than Witcher.
Changing subjects. Did I see right? Was that boy?
Yeah, one of ours. Must have drowned during his trial. Foglets remembered his voice and appearance.
Charming. Let's get out of here.
Needn't ask me twice. In fact, I didn't even want to come here.
Lambert, enough.
나랑 싸우자는 거야, 이 새끼야? 야, 너무 어두운데?
Shit, too damn high.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the trials.
A witcher is a lone hunter.
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes. Vesemir.
Ready?
Oh, you fat fuck.
Fat fuck.
1, 2, 3. You're no feather either. Come on, let's go.
이쪽인가?
Wall looks a little shaky. Ard, maybe?
And a wake-old spear tip?
What? You afraid?
No, I just think before I act like that.
Relax. I slipped.
여기인가? 뭔가 움직일 것 같은데. 그르르르 거리는 소리가 들려.
What?
Something fell in my eye. Split.
Bones. Pulverized.
Old spear tip's never been kind to guests. Ugh. Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
Would have been, so soft and sweet just sleeping there. Makes you want to make this moment last forever.
뭐지? 저장 한번 할까? 쟤를 잡아보자.
care less. I'm up for the challenge. You miss me?
패턴을 보자. 우와. 뭐야? 별로 안 세잖아. 뭐야? 별로 안 세잖아. 아야. 으허. 별거 아니었구만.
You gonna live?
Probably.
Let's get out of here.
Wait. That's for Voltaire, you whore son.
Voltaire. Who's that?
Don't remember? Little guy. A scar on his chin, right here.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
All we can do now. Never made it out of here. Let's go.
별로 안 세네. 이거. 난 존나 센 줄 알았잖아. 난 무지하게 센 줄 알았잖아, 이게. 이거.
Oh. Good to be back above ground.
Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
Don't know who you're trying to impress. Tough guy stuff's just not working on me.
Look who's talking. Vesemir told me about that job you did for those Nilfgaardians in Velen. What? What are you doing?
Killing monsters.
Good one.
Just came out that way. Come on.
가자. 뭐냐 너?
See him shit and run soon as he saw us?
Never known a troll to do that.
Witnesses to walk no more. The stops? This mountain, Trolley Mountain. Troll Mountain. Huh? Oh. Hi! This Troll Mountain.
You talk to these idiots.
Take my advice. You don't want to mess with us.
Trolley advice take? No! Troll's advice. And witnesses takes must it.
Enough! Out of my way, dimwits, or I'll grind you to gravel. Understand?
They understood all right. Congrats.
Run for the cave! Before they stone us to death!
뭐야. 너네들 이제 다 죽었어, 이 자식들. 덤비겠다고?
throws. Yous goes no far more. Witches is understanding?
We understand it, but we still gotta get to the Circle of Elements.
Listen, but we. Trolls come no to Witches castle. Rock's not there. Let him rock.
Enjoying this little chat? Cause it's not getting us anywhere.
I'm talking. Fact is, you know as much about negotiating as they do about grammar. We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rocks. Just let us pass.
Troll rock troll. Witches he strike no back. Just talky. Witcher, good? Only you. Witches his monster kills. Trolls monsters. Yes, true is. No face make. We do go this. Use sharp back clubs leave here. Use pass. No agrees. We smash.
All right. We'll leave our swords here. Pick them up on the way back.
We want to know. Lick metal. Mouth stings.
You nuts?
Shut up and follow my lead.
무기를 놓고 간다고?
Geralt? I think you might have missed your calling. If I remember Pappy Vesemir's lessons correctly, Witchers kill monsters.
Your memory's shit. They only kill harmful monsters.
They threw stones at us, Geralt.
Whine about it to Eskel later.
Just a few steps more, and we're there.
Ooh, that's some serious panting. Out of breath, out of shape.
지치면 어떻게 벌써 이거
Well, we made it.
No denying that. Damn. Beautiful view.
Must be if you noticed it.
Geralt, who do you take me for?
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Fair enough. But save the rest of your compliments for later. Let's get to work.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses. Light the torches and place the phylactery on the altar. I'll handle the rest. How'd it go? Water, then earth, then air?
아 끄지 말고 키라고.
Geralt?
붙여, 물 붙여.
All right. Phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements, while we catch a breather. So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah. Used Axii, but I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, Axii. Saved my life a short while ago.
Sense a good story coming.
One of the best. A couple of road robbers stopped me. One pointed a crossbow at me, and the other started rummaging through my satchel. I made the man with the crossbow shoot his friend, and then hang himself.
Wow. Truly great story.
Isn't it? Real side splitter, I think.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No. I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to Kaer Morhen.
We all went through it.
That's just it. Not everyone made it. Lots of boys died here. Boys taken against their will.
It was our destiny.
Destiny? Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night.
Oh,
One day
야.
our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return?
돈이겠지?
Give me the
아니구나.
first thing
아니구나.
you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
Didn't know. I'm sorry.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter, well, there's your answer. All right. We've griped enough. Let's get out of here.
Need to get our swords. Witcher with no swords like a man without an arm.
Sure thing, brother.
Witches' sharp back club takes, and home goes.
Don't worry. I don't need convincing.
Come on, Geralt, let's go.
오, 좀 바뀌었네.
Right. Let's get back.
After you, sir.
그냥 여기 그 뭐지? 친구들을 다 쓰러뜨려야 됐었는데 말이지. 자, 도끼를 한번 써볼까? 이거 같은데, 그지?
Must be Eskel's prints. No one else has left the keep recently.
딴딴 딴딴딴 어라? 어느 순간 흔적이 없어졌다. 뭐지? 곰? 곰이다! 곰. 뭐야 얘? 이 자식아! 이 자식아! 이 자식아! 맞딜 이 자식아! 이렇게 얻기가 보기가 힘드네 이거.
That's his horse. What's its name? Scorpion? Beautiful animal.
이미 싸우고 있다라는 건가?
Footprints. And hoofprints. A goat. Interesting. Rocks. Tracks end here. Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent.
요거야?
Eskel made camp here. Looks like he planned to stay outside a while.
뭐지? 더 있어 뭔가가? 뭐 어디 있을까이?
Come on. Slow now. Whoa! That stench.
후앙 후앙. 스멜. 아, 뭘 더 찾아야 된다는 거야? 뭐지? 뭐가 있다?
Didn't tie itself to this stake.
얘가 걔 아니야?
Supposed to be forktail bait.
Guess it works for witchers as well.
포크테일이 뭘까?
As for forked tails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See, your memory's back in full, and sharp as ever in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
You too. How are things?
Same old, same old. Another day, another drowner.
That it?
I'm a simple witcher, Wolf. Don't fight dragons, don't fraternize with kings, and don't sleep with sorceresses. Unlike some.
Fame's not all it's made out to be. Consider myself lucky if I were you.
You're right. Takes a lot of champagne to wash down all that caviar. That is tough going. Shh. Hear that? Incoming.
Incoming!
Taking off! Hit the wings!
공격할 수 없다고? 야, 석공화살이 났어.
Foul, overgrown reptiles. Hate it when they do that. Might have saved us some trouble. Let us kill it now.
Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have at him, bleeding heavily.
From an artery. Blood's light-colored. Can't fly much further. The old hen, she cackled. She cackled on the fence. The old hen, she cackled. And she ain't cackled since.
What's that song?
Some old hill folk tune. Perfect for hiking. My mom sang it to me.
You remember her?
Just that silly song. Nothing else.
Fled to its lair, looks like.
Good. Means it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand.
피가 아주 그냥 여기야? 뭐야 여긴? 뭔가 표시가 나네. 뭐야, 싸우자는 거 아니었어? 다시 밖으로 나왔지? 아니, 다시 밖으로 나왔네? 바샥. 샷!
All right, let's collect the spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
아, 야, 눌러.
Yen tell you why she wants this?
Mean you don't know?
No.
And that, doesn't bug you?
Of course it does. Don't see us lifting the curse without her, though.
We could have gone to Triss for help.
Put it to you this way. If Yen can't help Uma, we can always go to Triss. She won't hold it against us. But if we'd done it the other way around...
There'd be hell to pay.
Exactly. Enough of this talk. Let's go.
으. 뭔가 더 있는 듯한 느낌이 들었는데 말이지. 예스. 이그젝틀리. 로시 가자.
Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe see who's faster, Roach or Scorpion. And who's the better rider.
Not really a challenge, because I could beat you riding a lame sow. But why not?
You're a lame sow yourself. First to Kaer Morhen wins!
막아. 얘 안 달려. 아, 이게 상대방도 좀 속도를 맞춰주네, 살짝. 뭐야, 왜. 아씨. 마지막에 이게 뭐야. 아하, 이 꺾이는 부분. 아. 꺾이는 부분에서 져버렸네. 아.
I could beat you riding a lame sow. Good one.
Underestimated you, or should I say Scorpion. One fast mount.
And I overestimated you. If I'd known it'd be that easy, I'd have bet something on it.
All right, name your prize. Earned it.
Had this craving for Mahakaman spirit a while now. Nothing
있나?
burns quite like it.
Have a bottle for you next time we meet. Promise.
Yeah. 아, 경험치 많이 준다. 열어. 어디로 가야 돼? 여기? 아하. 맘미. 어이씨, 젖 같은 것들만 있네. 아, 그냥 뭐 쓰레기 같은 것들밖에 없어. 잡동산이구만, 잡동산이. 으이,
Damn it! You piece of shit!
깜짝이야. 야, 나 돌아가면 안 될까? 아이고, 진짜.
Damned crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood for jests.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
Heard about the bed. Really prefer to sleep on the floor? Wouldn't recommend it. That stone can get awfully chilly.
Frankly, I prefer a chill to bedding littered with red hair.
So upset about Triss, you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way? Geralt, I don't want to seem like a vindictive shrew, but that very bed is where you just happened to fuck a dear friend of mine. Yes, I know, you'd lost your memory. Whatever. Let us agree that I will refrain from scolding you, while you will stop mentioning that stupid bed. Agreed?
Agreed.
Splendid. On to more pressing matters.
You got trust issues with us?
No. Actually, I fear you don't trust me. So I'd rather keep certain things secret.
아니, 그거를 왜 비밀로 하는
Tortured
거야?
logic.
It may seem that way now, but you'll understand in time.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid, the other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
Taken care of.
Is that so? My, the initiative. That leaves one other trifle to resolve. As you saw, my megascope's acting up, in rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
Who you plan to contact? Or is that a secret too?
No secret at all. Ida Emian. Remember her?
How could I forget? Member of the Lodge, Elven Sage.
Exactly, a sage. As the name suggests, she should know a great deal. I'd like to ask her for advice about Uma. Satisfied?
Your sorceress friends, the sage and not-so-sage, they've let me down before. But if we gotta, we gotta.
If only you'd been this cautious with all of them. But no matter. Thank you for your permission.
All right. How do I find the source?
뭐야?
Use this Potestaquisitor.
역장 탐지기?
Potestaquisitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are.
그리고
Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for?
뭘 해야 되냐고. 그냥 감지되면 뭐 어쩌라고.
Ah, one more thing.
아하.
Thank you, Geralt.
whatever. 199.
Nothing here.
여기? 못 들어가네. 어딜까?
Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger.
You never found a volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick after all.
어딘데?
Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
너냐?
Can we talk? How can I help you? I'm looking for Ciri. Ashen hair, scar on her cheek. Seen her?
아유.
You think universals exist as real and distinct entities, or only as mental constructs?
뭐라는 거? 뭐라는 거야 미친놈아.
So long. Getting warmer.
에스미야 아니야?
What is
Warmer.
it?
Hot. I met with a meat.
Any...
A few.
Remember the first war with Nilfgaard? Battle of Sodden? The North, all of it, fought together. Temeria, Redania, Kedwin, Edan, and the mages were heroes. On the field first, then in ballads. Not much left of that world.
See you later, Vesemir. Getting warmer. Warmer.
여기야?
Hot. Mounted Witchering just never took off. Mounted Witchering just never took off. Ah, there you are. Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
뭐 하려고?
Nothing here.
이동 중, 이동 중, 이동 중. 이제 됐어?
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
You know, Lambert's not exactly an expert on megascopes, so...
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid. Enough. Ready for this conversation?
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Admiral Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade?
뭐라고 해야 돼?
Cadmel and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elen, Ked mil foli. Gledev don eptenid, bondro isne iacus.
Recognize the dialect?
Lathan Undod.
Meaning?
The so-called One speech, a forgotten language dating from before the migration.
The migration?
Later, Geralt.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Ensevern. Vafel.
That does not conclude our conversation.
What is it?
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it. But do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade. For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
뭐라는 거야?
What was that about? The migration?
Good gods. Did they teach you no history here?
No. Vesemir figured sword work would be more useful on the path. Gonna answer me?
Naturally. One's never too old to learn. The Ensei and the NN elves were once one folk, the En Undod. Then came a cataclysm. No one knows its nature. The En Undod were forced to leave their world. They split along the way.
So if Uma's curse was uttered in this Lathan Undod...
Then it's old. Very, very old.
Any idea what she was talking about?
Ciri, of course.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Wouldn't count on it.
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
All is ready. We should gather the others and begin. Listen, everyone. All is in place. We may begin. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Eskel, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
다른 방법?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion...
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
좀 기다려달라는 뜻이면 좀 그 먼저 말을 하든가, 이 자식아.
Vesemir's gotten a bit grumpy in his old age.
That was nothing. Should have been here last winter when Lambert tried to convince him we ought to abandon Kaer Morhen for good.
What good's this old ruin anyway? Moldy walls, leaky roof, and it's one big fucking ice cube in the winter.
Vesemir didn't say a word. Stood, grabbed his sword, and slammed the door on his way out. Didn't come back for a month.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself, or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
Do as you will. But in a moment, Geralt and I must talk.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, sounds serious. Come on, Lambert. See you in a bit, Geralt.
아, 참. 무슨 짓을 하려고, 씨.
Something not quite right?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside, without cluing the others into what we're up to.
Mm-hmm. And what are we up to?
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Wow. You don't exactly mince words.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Unless you ask nicely. Shall we go? You can rejoin them afterwards. In an hour. Or two.
Or three.
I'll hold you to that.
예, 여기서 스킵을 존나게 누르는 거야. 7할. 지랄.
Well, lovebirds decided to join
씨발.
us. Enjoy yourselves?
You heard the answer to that question, Lambert. Besides, not our business. Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
Where'd you go while you were away, Eskel?
Aldersburg. Hunted a higher vampire.
Aldersburg?
Oh ho ho. Dangerous horse sons, those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My client threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part.
피클
She drank
주스?
nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
What have you been up to, Lambert? On your way west last time I saw you.
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's were the gold's to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush, I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. Attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant. Just a fat forest troll. And a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the roads safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Could have spared the troll.
To eat roots and sleep in roadside ditches? I needed the coin. And not a soul mourned that troll's passing.
Let's raise a mug to his memory. Least we can do.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies, and then I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you.
아이고 씨.
But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been?
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
짤. 야.
Fuck off, Lambert.
Whoa, hit a sore spot, I guess.
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
궁금하긴 하겠다 야.
I'll
아무것도 모르.
subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You'll fucking what?
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
뭔 개.
Unless
야.
Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
It'll be the first trial in years, decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten, and that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late. Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
그냥 빠졌네.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's
Huh?
that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
어허, 잘 마시네. 아이고, 아이고, 혼나겠다 야. 누구냐 넌?
Come on, let's have some fun.
Are we boring you?
No, it's just kinda...
Slow. Pretty boy's right. Listen, there's this game student from Oxenford taught me. Someone starts by saying, "I've never," and finishing the sentence however they want. Who's ever done that thing downs a shot. Then it's the next guy's turn.
Sounds great. You start.
I've never slept with a succubus. How about that? Expected Geralt might have, but you? Eskel, still waters run deep.
I'm a sucker for women with horns.
아하.
Right, my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers.
얘 있다고?
Oh, Lambert. Kaer Morhen's black sheep.
Wanna know the best part? They weren't even my knickers.
하하. 진짜 아주 그냥.
Alright, Geralt, your turn. I've never...
Jumped out a lover's window.
That's so. Must have been one tough character whose wife you were plowing.
That wasn't it. He was a friend. Didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah. You're a true friend.
Right, man. Let's end on that. Or else I'll never be able to look you in the eyes again.
Colder than up an ice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go drain the dragon.
You and Lambert get along?
In a way. I've learned not to talk to him about certain things.
Guessing that's quite a list.
It is.
Hello, young'uns. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good men, is a witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went
야, 잘못 꺼낸 거 아니냐 너?
in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels.
Men, a witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right. One Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour. To the brim. Because without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a body gag.
So, what's this about a Samavilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yoko fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
Really? What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
Oh.
Will you ever lay off, Yen?
Yeah, as soon as I trust her.
You brave a fire for her. Whereas she plays you like a cheap fiddle. Way it's always been.
Listen to you two goddamn relationship experts. Neither of you's been with a sorceress.
아이고 씨.
Fine. Leave pretty boy alone before he gets grumpy. Already has that pouty look on his face. I can't stand it. Drink up, girl. To you and Yen. Happily ever after.
마셔주마. 아이고. 이건 아무리 가도 마셔야 돼.
Vodka. Vodka's gone. Who's gonna go get some more?
Already went to get food.
All right, I'll do it. Kitchen. It's that way, right?
야, 쓰러지겠다 너 가다가.
Lambert, bud, gotta tell you something.
Yeah?
Sometimes you're a real jackass, but I love you, brother.
And sometimes you're a real blowhard. But damn it, I'd go to hell and back for you. Come here, you oaf.
씨발.
Damn. Broke.
Good thing it was empty. Where's Eskel? Should have been back by now. We ought to look around.
This is a job for Vesemir.
야.
And take that hat off.
Where's that whippersnapper wandered off to? He could be beleaguered, I wager. Come then, to the rescue.
아유.
Spilled some wine and crawled through it.
Had to kneel down to see that.
If I'd have bent over, I'd have puked.
Esco, you drunk! Get out here!
네크로노미콘? 네크로노미콘이요? 다음 주 씨.
Esco! Esco!
Esco.
네크로노미콘이 왜 여기 있니? 깜짝이야 이씨.
Esco. Chop, chop.
Esco, you drunk! Get out here!
Esco.
Winters breed some pretty strange ideas.
Esco, you drunk! Get out here! Esco!
어디로 간 거야 이 쌍스레이 새끼.
Esco. Esco. Chop, chop.
Esco!
에스카.
Esco.
아이씨 이 미친나봐 왜 여기까지 나가 있어.
Esco, you drunk! Get out here! Hey, hear that?
Sounded like panting of a wounded wyvern.
Damn it. We missed a fight.
Esco's close.
Hang in there, brother. We're coming.
뭐야 얘.
Hey, look. There he is.
아이고야 씨.
With his ever faithful little bleeder. Hello, Esco. Wake up.
What happened?
Got sloshed, stewed, and 57 other varieties of drunk. That's what happened. Get up. Time to have a drink.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna puke. Three of us get together, always ends like this.
Let's find a fourth. Better. A woman.
Nothing here but Yen. We don't want to wake her up, believe me.
What about that sorceress you talked to? Think about it. We turn on the megascope, cordially invite her, she teleports here. Maybe bring some
너 그
friends.
뒷감당을 어떻게 하려고 그러냐 이 미친놈아. 아 진짜?
Lambert, you're a genius.
Of course I am. So, we inviting the lodge to our bash?
Fuck yeah! Summon the bitches!
이게 무슨 짓이야 지금? 뭔 개짓을 하려고 존나 불안해.
Alright.
아씨.
How's this work?
Well, twist here, turn there, and you gotta say something in Elvish.
Easy peasy, let's do it.
무슨 짓을 하려고? 존나 존나 불안.
Hang on. When this Ida sees us, we'll scare her off. I mean, we don't look anything like sorceresses.
I know. Yennefer's clothes.
안돼 씨발 미친
Bags are
새끼들.
over there.
뭐 하는 거야
What's this
도대체?
thing you got for dressing up?
Shut it,
아니.
wise ass, or I'll lace your corset up so tight you'll shit in your bloomers.
Stop whining, Eskel.
씨발 미친 새끼. 아 진짜 술에 취하고 뭔 짓을 하는 거야.
We don't tell a soul, understand? This stays here.
아니 씨 미친 새끼들이 진짜 무슨 짓을 할 거야.
Sure brought a lot of crap.
I
think she was moving in.
Shh. You'll scare Geralt.
레알? 진짜로? 씨발? 야 이러지 마. 왜 그러는 건데 왜 무슨 짓을 무슨 지랄 같은 소리야 지금. 뭐야 이건 또 갑옷이 아닌 것 같은데.
Yes, perfect. Like it was made for you.
Sure. As soon as I let it out a bit in the waist.
Stop talking. Get dressed. Not that one. Won't compliment your complexion.
안돼.
Damn, Eskel.
안돼.
Figure.
And you're an ass. Come on, go. Thing's tight as hell.
아 씨.
Now, I'll do the talking. You two follow the crystals. Cadmil blood at
멍청이 불라셔. 되긴 되는 거야 진짜? 씨발 돌았나봐 미친 새끼들.
What was that?
So sorry. We were never here.
Guards! Full paper, Excellency!
아 씨발.
Oath. The lodge has come for me.
아 씨. 돌았나봐 진짜.
I trust you have an explanation for this. A very good
아 씨 좋대.
Go to bed. Now.
뭐야 이게. 아 씨. 아 바닥에 골랐다.
Damn. What a dream.
What a dream. 꿈이야. 꿈이지?
See, everyone's up and at 'em.
And reeking of booze. That hat was a memento, Lambert.
Relax, old man. It'll come out in the wash.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Vesemir, learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with the megascope, I examined.
아이고.
Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term? Relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently.
안정된 위식
While
상태.
falling asleep, he'd pause, awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh, a moan, and it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit, but I suppose I have to trust you.
Thought we got rid of that table ages ago.
Must be 50 years since I last saw sad Albert.
Couldn't bear to part with it. Thought we might find a use for it one day. You know how old people are.
Sure. Every grandpa out there's got an attic full of torture devices.
아 그런 건가?
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we...
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
Chop chop.
You don't know who's trapped in Uma's body. How did you...
아직도 갖고 있니 너 근데? 아, 그치 갖고 있을 리가 없지. 갖고 있으면 안 되지.
Meaning you guessed.
풀의 삶. 아하. 오케이.
Potions ready.
tools too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Eskel, make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders.
동맥?
Ready.
Open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock, killed him.
So, everything's going smoothly?
No, but it's within known norms.
Administer the next potion.
괜찮은 거야?
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table then?
어쩔 수 없었지. 요물이잖아.
Geralt, next potion. Oisi Finn.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, he... Eskel, I'm sorry. Would you mind?
Getting some rags? On it. I can't believe we're doing this.
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No. The trial. If that's Syrian there, she could come out of this crippled, wrong in the head, just emotionless. Thought about that?
I trust Yen. She knows what she's doing.
Don't doubt that. Do we know what she's doing? She tell you how likely this is to work?
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well.
야, 게로드 네가 닦아.
No offense, but I'd rather Geralt did it.
Understood. I'd prefer that too.
아, 몇 시간 동안?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it, or he'll die. You witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
무슨 주문을 사용할까?
Yen, you're dozing off.
No, I'm just resting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake.
Pinching's apparently effective.
No.
Later, perhaps. For now, talk to me. Tell me a story.
Ever tell you about the time Dandelion bought me a sword?
Was that in Kerak? Just after we...
Decided to take a break, yeah. My swords had disappeared, doesn't matter how. And Dandelion insisted I had to be armed. Decided he'd buy me a weapon. Came to me beaming. The truest Verolidan steel. Good price too. So good it felt like I was stealing. Naturally, blade shattered first parry I threw.
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse. Prepare the phylactery.
Never severe.
Oh.
Never severe. Kowal. Arriva. Endir.
Oh.
No, I won't let you. Geralt, yellow flask, in my satchel.
Quiet. Listen.
Kowal. Kowal. Kaniatad.
Never severe. Kowal, Kaniatad. Nevid, Kariba, Endir.
Geralt, the phylactery, open it.
Kaniatad, Taran Anadir, Dis.
오. 뭔가 돌아왔어. 엘프?
Havelock?
You know him?
Yes. An elf. An elf. A sage.
Where is Ciri?
The Isle of Mists. But it's not... She's not safe. The hunt.
The hunt. What's it want from Ciri?
Her blood. Elder blood.
문을 열기 위해.
We cannot allow this.
Isle of Mists. Where is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Yvain. Arwen. Siran.
In Skellige. Follow it into the mists. Hurry. Hurry. I tried to protect her. But the curse... The hunt has not found the Isle as yet. It is a matter of time. They
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
Is he gonna make it?
I can't. No. You saw. Not all went as planned. I lifted the curse, but...
The trial has wrought havoc in his body. violently twitching fingers, pupils that don't react to the light. Seen it many times before, too many.
Toxins have permanently damaged his nervous system. Even if he does pull through. Do you understand?
거의 죽었네.
I'm going to get Ciri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Avila? What's Ciri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
제안이 있니? 혹시?
What's your suggestion?
Ciri can't flee forever. One day she'll stumble, and she won't get a second chance. Time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here, and the hunt will follow. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
We
위쳐가
plan to fight them. We five? In a crumbling castle?
Do we have a choice? Besides delaying the inevitable?
Pretty Boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or wield magic.
And you? What do you plan to do?
I've Avila to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him. Not much, but better than naught.
The boys and I'll consider how we should greet our uninvited guests.
Yes.
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here. Got a few favors I can call in.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Exclusively. All right. Time I was on my way.
Good luck, Wolf. And give Cirilla our love.
Come back quickly, Geralt.
이제 얼마 안 남았네. 그러니까 야, 진짜 어떻게 해요? 추남이라 그랬는데 이제 뭐야 이씨 왜 갑자기 뒤져 미친놈아 야 아무리 야 높은 데가 아니었는데 높은 데가 아이씨 빡침 높은 데가 아니었는데 아이씨 높은 데가 아니었는데 씨. 사람들을 불러 모으면 되는 일인가봐. 이제 거의 이제 라스트 파트인 것 같은데? 그렇지 않아? 자, 그러면 퀘스트를 지금 깨볼까 생각하고 있거든. 암계의 섬. 노바그라드. 벨렌. 왜 실패한 걸까? 완료랑 실패를 꺼버리고 그 다음에 이제 레벨이 가장 낮은 것부터 진행을 해볼 거예요. 일단 벨렌부터.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
자, 여기서 어라?
A beauty? What the devil do you mean?
A great mare. A horse fiend. Folk done went mad, lunged at each other, murdering all neighbors or young'uns.
It's the spirit of the forest, taking revenge on those who sought its demise, driving them mad.
Geralt! Good you've arrived. I've trouble drawing any sense from their canting. Should give him a taste of the whip to bring him in line, because...
My lord, 'tis what they said too, about the mare, meaning... That is the forest's dark ghost.
Who claimed so?
The witch hunters passed through just now, heading for the village in the swamp. Some lass was leading and asking after her mother.
Lass? We must go there at once, Geralt.
Agreed.
I'll gather my men.
Mm-hmm.
All in, with the swamp to cross and our cursed crows to hunt down.
뭐지 넌? 뭐야?
Flowing swamp. Pox-ridden air promotes brain rot in the peasants.
자, 여기서 이제 종료를 하고 다음에 문제가 생기면 다음에 할 때 작업 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 이제 거의 다 끝나가는 것 같아. 오늘 고생하셨고요. 다음에 또 만나도록 할게요. 바이바이. See you.